place for me to do a live stream. Okay, in front of a gaming room. Let's wait for everybody come in, and I'll do a sound test as well. If the sound test okay, I hope the internet is better right now. It's full bar right now. I hope it's better right now. I'm sorry that just now there was a false start. Okay. All right. If you can hear me, oh Billy, thank you. Okay, is the visual and sound better right now? Just my internet was totally crap. Okay, I was on the high floor and it was very bad. Amy, good to see you. Jason, good to see you too. Okay. It's better right now. Okay, yeah. Is it better or is it just yeah? Okay, okay, good. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Um. Okay. So guess where am I right now? Okay. No, don't call me that. I'm not talking about Mount Austin, please. There are a lot of very successful people there. Okay. Better. All right. Cool. Just now frozen told me the internet was really crap. Okay. Make a guess where am I right now? Japan. Ah, that sounds it looks like it. Okay. Uh, no, actually I'm not. Okay. Lucius, yeah, okay, good to see you too. Okay. So I'm actually in front. I'm actually in JB right now. In JB right now, in front in a hotel lobby, in front of a game machine room. Okay, there's this kind of game machine booth behind me. I'm sitting in the restaurant that has closed for the day. Yeah, so I want to go earlier, but just now I was stuffed to death by some relatives. I ate too much and I had to walk it off. I don't think I fully walked it off yet, but at least I walked off some of it. Okay. Yeah, but I will rather talk about it tomorrow. But I think it's important for me to come online just to talk for a few minutes to get everybody up to speed of what's happening in the stock market, answer some very important questions of strategy, and then you can all go to sleep. How about that? So I ask you to give me just about 10 minutes of the time. Okay, 10 minutes of time. I'll try not to eat, and then maybe 5 minutes of 5 minutes of 5 minutes of Q&A, 5 to 10 minutes Q&A. Okay, and those who need to go and sleep, go and sleep. Okay. Yes. So first of all, there's a very important news that came out just about 4 hours ago. Okay, that was the U.S. inflation has been announced. Okay, the latest inflation numbers is now 4%. 4% last month. Okay, 4% last month. That was a drop of from 4.9 to 4%. So almost 1 full percent drop. That's a lot. Okay, a lot. There's a lot in inflation, and and then the core inflation was more or less a fall by its expectation as well. And as a result of that, I think everybody is predicting that more or less predicting that Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, will pause all interest rate hikes. Okay, at least for next month. Um, so the first question I want to address is is that what will happen tomorrow, okay, or the day after tomorrow when the Federal Reserve come out and make an announcement on interest rate. Okay, so this is what I predict will happen if I'm him. Okay, he's an economist, I'm an economist. And I try to read what will he do. First of all, he says, ladies and gentlemen, it's good news that inflation is coming down. Okay, the core inflation is still high. Okay, but a lot of core inflation is caused by shelter, and for labor, the labor market is proven to be sticky, so we have to keep interest rate high. So the FOMC, the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee, have decided to keep the interest rate high, okay, and not increase it, but we keep interest rate high, okay. And we'll pause for 1 month and see what will happen, and we are prepared to increase again come July, okay, if the interest rate, sorry, if the inflation, remains sticky high, whatever reason, okay. But meanwhile, let's pause it right now. We'll say something like that, okay, and it'll be a bit hawkish, but actually uh, is actually a big a big move in stopping the interest rate hikes really. So this is what's going to happen, but they will have some tone of hawkishness, meaning that it will not be exactly a nice message for the stock market, but actually whatever you say doesn't matter right now. The interest rate, the inflation is coming down, and eventually the interest rate will have to stop and come down. I think the market is more or less predicting that 85% that the interest rate will not rise anymore. So that's a good news. Okay, good news. So everybody who likes this good news, please give a like. Okay, there's so few of you who give a like nowadays. Please give a like. Please give a like. Okay. So this is the point number one is do not get scared when the Federal Reserve Chairman issue any notice of hawkishness. Now, if his notes are dovish, means he's saying something nice or stock market, let's enjoy it. But in case he turn hawkish, my kanchong, don't get overly excited, don't get overly worried because the trend of inflation is coming down fast and rapid. Okay. I want to go through the details of how the inflation has come down, but generally everything is coming down minus a few things here and there. But one of the things that held it up is shelter, and shelter is a lagging indicator. So actually, if you strip out shelter, we might even be in deflationary environment. That means the inflation actually goes negative already. Okay, and Federal Reserve Chairman has already outrightly said that I recognize that inflation component of shelter is a lagging indicator, and all the signs right now in the stock market, sorry, all the signs right now in the property market, the housing market is coming down. So that is okay. Okay, so this is the first point I want to drive at. So on the side of inflation, I think it's a good news. Okay, it's a good news. Huh? The second thing I want to talk about is that there is uh, the the counteroffensive of Ukraine and against Russia has started in a big way. In a big way, about close to one quarter of their forces has been committed already. They have taken some grounds. It's fierce fighting, a lot of death. You know, uh, Ru- Russian have taken quite a lot of heavy losses. So did Ukraine, right? So right now we do have quite a lot of advances. This part is a big unknown. Okay, if the Ukraine take more and more grounds and chase the Russian out, and the Russian don't use nuke and don't cause much bloodshed, then we have a good outcome. I don't think it's going to be so peaceful. So there's a big question mark what will happen there. One Russian general has been killed. Okay, has been killed, and there's a big victory. And then we do see a lot of things happening. They blow up the Russian allegedly blew up a dam and things happening right now. It's fierce fighting. In total, I think three dams have been blown up already. One is blown a long time ago. The second big dam blown up caused a lot of flooding, a lot of human catastrophe on both sides actually. And then third one, they just blew up a small dam. So there's a lot of things happening there right now. We don't know what's the outcome. Okay, but I think I think there's a good chance that the Ukrainians will win quite a lot of grounds. Let's see how the Russian has established three lines of defense. More or less, the Ukrainians broke through a first line of defense already. Okay, so I think that's a very important that's an important thing that we just need to watch over. Okay, so this is one thing that may spill over to the stock market. But barring this thing from happening, the third thing I want to say is that the oil supply has been cut again by the OPEC. Okay, this is the third cut or something like that, and the oil prices still remain low. It basically means that the world economy is not doing that well, right? World economy not doing that well is actually a good thing for inflation. It cools the market down and it cools the inflation down and things like that. Another point I want to drive is that China economy is really in a bad shape. More and more signals are coming out. Initially, I think there was a lot of massaging of figures and things like that. Now, I don't think they even attempt to hide the figures anymore because it's too obvious. So, the Chinese economy is really in a bad shape. Okay, more and more figures are coming out pointing that Chinese economy is pretty shitty. And that note, with that note, I don't think Singapore can escape a recession. Okay. Um, Now, a lot of people think, hey, recession, how can stock market go up? Yes, it can. It's happening right now. I've said it before many times. It can is happening, and it's actually good for stock market in that sense. Okay. So the next topic I want to talk about is quite important because a lot of people ask, is asking this question. Mr. Lu, I anytime I anyhow buy some stocks, or I buy S&P 5, I buy the Nasdaq, I pick this stock, I pick a stock, they're all making money right now. What should I do? Right? What's the S&P 500 right now? I think we are possibly around 3,350, maybe the futures actually crossed 3,400, but I don't think the actual market is crossed 3,400. What's the S&P fund right now? Okay, so 4368, not 36. Okay, so it's borderline going to hit 4,400. Okay, if it crosses 4,400, if it crosses 4,400 tonight, we should all call for celebration, because what a lot of analysts predict will happen at the end of the year is already here in the middle of the year, right? So so I think the question right now is, should we take profit or not? I want to hear everybody. What's your answer on it? Okay, should we all take profit right now? Right? If I take profit right now, I can buy another Austin Heights house with the profits. I think. Yes. Hello, ABC. Good to see you. Should you take profits or not? I want to hear everybody. Can buy or not? Okay. Yes, it's take profit. Okay. I want to hear. Should you take profit or not? No. Yes. Okay. I see some. Take profit. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. So I thought through very clearly on this answer, and I think I have a right answer. Uh, that if I'm in this position, I'll do it. Okay. First of all, take profit, no wrong. I don't agree with that statement. Okay. Take Don't take profit, also wrong. I also don't agree with that. So it really depends. Okay. First of all, number one is, do you have a long-term investment strategy? Very, very important. Do you have a long-term investment strategy? So a long-term investment. So what Mr. Lu long-term investment strategy? I said many times already, right? I put a layer. I put a layer of of CPF, right? About and form of 165. Then I layer S&P 500. Then I layer Nasdaq. Then I layer all the individual stocks. Then I layer algorithm trading. Then I layer leverage trading. Then I layer more and more and more, right? Generally, part of my investment will be in indexing, so which is basically S&P 500 and Nasdaq. These kind of stocks, I'm not going to sell. Okay, I'm not going to sell because I know that in the long term, it will go to some humongous number. Okay, I'm very sure just based on my S&P and Nasdaq, you'll go something like $10 million by the time I retire, which is a lot more than needed already lah. Okay, I'm a simple man. I wear normal this what's it, Under Armour t-shirt, and stay in simple places and things like that. But you are not me. And, I need to recognize that many of our audience here are not me. Okay, so number one is that we buy from outlet. It's a pre-call. Number one is that not everybody can tahan, not everybody can tahan seeing profits and not sell. How many of you like that? Not everybody can tahan seeing profits and not sell. It is like against like stifling. I know this feeling. Okay, I see profit, I don't take the profit. It's gonna kill me. How many of you are in this camp? Okay, admit it lah. A lot of you lah. Don't say. You see profit, must take profit. If you don't take profit, you feel like you're dying. You feel like we're crashing. Okay, at least right. So okay, so if you take so basically, if you belong to that camp, that if you see profit, don't take profit. Okay, yeah. And what is worse is that you are so afraid that the profit will vaporize if the market do turn down. If you ask me whether the market will turn down, yes. Is it possible? Yes. Right? Is it possible that the market could turn volatile and wipe out all your profits? Yes, it can happen, right? It can happen, right? So if you are the kind cannot tahan that kind of fear, that kind of volatility, what should you do? Okay, I got a few suggestions for you to consider. Okay, consider. I'm not telling you what you should do. I'm saying that what if I'm in that kind of person, this is what I'll do. Option number one. Okay, option number one: sell everything. Take the profit, go and enjoy Hai Di Lao, go and enjoy a tour, go and enjoy, go Johor Bahru, eat nice food and go for a nice holiday, maybe fly to Europe, whatever, buy yourself a Prada bag, handbag, remember to visit premium mall and that kind of thing, right? There are these people, no, and then don't count pay when the market goes up further. Okay? Don't count pay when the market goes up further. Very, very important. Okay? Know that you have enjoyed the fruits of your profit and just be happy about it. And hopefully next time when the market tank, you're able to do this again, right? So in short, you belong to a 10 tahan profit sitting there, and fear the market down, then sell everything. And don't count pay when the market goes up further, okay? In 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, when you see the market comes up, right? Okay. So this is case number one. Case number two is if you have the foresight of God, foresight of God, yeah? And if you think you're smarter than Mr. Lu, okay, which many of you are, okay, many of us, you think you're smarter than Mr. Lu, then sell everything, buy back when the market come down, and then come out again, then you sell everything again. Then market come down, then you sell, then you buy everything, and then sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. If you are that smart, smarter than Mr. Lu, which many of you are, go ahead, sell everything, buy back when it crash, sell everything, buy again. You must be smarter than Mr. Lu, because Mr. Lu can't do that. Not only you need to be smarter than Mr. Lu, you need to be smarter than Sam Ree, or Chief Investment Officer of Endowus. That one I know also cannot do that. And you need to be smarter than 99.9% of all investors. Okay? Right? Some of y'all use graph, use chart, use judgment, whatever, think that you can buy, sell, and make money. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Right? Go ahead and do that. If you think you're so smart. That's because that's a long-term investment strategy as well. Your long-term investment strategy is to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and profit. Then you make more money than Mr. Lu. Okay? Now I'm being sarcastic, okay? I'm being sarcastic, but I have to drive home the point, okay? Then the third kind the third kind of people, which I think is also something very interesting, is that if your market has gone up so much, take some profit out. If a profit, it's just psychological. If you make $1,000, take out 10%, 20%, you feel good after, and then let the rest compound. The most ideal situation is if you invest $1 and then your profit is now $1, which very few people will be like. But let's say $1, then if you sell the dollar away, you profit your principal already, right? And you let that profit all run. Even the profit all vaporize, it also doesn't matter. So I say again, I invest $1,000. Now the stock rise to $2,000. I sell $1,000 away. Okay, so I take back my principal already, right? So whatever I have inside the stock market now is all pure profit. Okay, so I lose everything, I also don't mind because it's profit, right? Right. That's also another strategy you can adopt. But first of all, you must have that kind of profit first. Okay. I will encourage those people in this camp. This could be those people in the Tesla camp, Bitcoin camp, those speculative stocks, that kind of thing. That one, you need to be, you need to be, you need those are not indexing, and those generally stock picking and things like that. Then at least take something out. In fact, I've advised people to take that out, especially when they are in the Bitcoin environment or in speculative stocks and things like that. Okay. So these are the various options you can consider for yourself. Okay. But for me, myself, Mr. Lu, I'm sticking very closely. Okay. CPF as a safety net, layer in S&P 500, then put NASDAQ. Okay. Then all the little other speculative things, then I put on top. Okay. And gonna hold them for a very long time. Okay. Hold on, hold them for a very long time. So this is what Mr. Lu is going to do. Okay. So and I what I suspect that within this week it's going to break through 4,400 points. Within this week, maybe even today. Okay, 4,400 points. 4,400 points is really what people predict early this year, end of the year will happen. Yeah, I think at 4,400 points, my Endowus portfolio will break 1 million already, and that haven't include my cash portfolio. Yeah, which I'm not going to say how much I have. Okay, so therefore therefore, I promised Sam that if I break the 1 million mark for Endowers, I'll do a joint talk with Endowers. Okay, so actually it is a these are the points you can consider. Okay, if I were to make a guess on the outlook, I've said before in a few videos, 1 or 2 videos ago, I think recovery back to 4,500 points to 4,700 points by end of the year is very highly possible. Very highly possible. There's an AI boom right now, coupled by this is not just stock recovery anymore. No, this is an AI boom plus stock recovery, inflation coming down. You know, it's good news on good news on good news. Yeah, the recession doesn't really matter anymore. Yeah. So, so I would think that these are the points that you can consider. So I don't know, what do you think? Okay, now I've exceeded my time. Any quick questions before I let you all go and sleep? Okay, and everybody please keep a like lah. Okay, yeah, okay. I really spend time. Although I talk like that, got to take time to prepare on. Okay, yeah, okay. So any questions? Any comments? Okay. Many factories closed and stopped production. Many companies, financials not looking good. That's why you can cool down the market. That's how inflation will come down. I yesterday met someone from the credit management company. These are people help people do restructuring, help companies with liquidation or near liquidation go in trouble. There is one big reason why many companies in Singapore and rest of the world are failing right now. You know what's the reason? They during COVID they took a lot of loans, free money, easy money from government, and these are bullet payment. Now about time now, or more and more companies the amount is due for payment already. And when the company is due for payment, a lot of companies cannot afford, right? When they go for refinancing, guess what? The interest rate went from 2-3% now, jumps to 7-8%, How many companies can tahan? Yeah. How to buy the Nasdaq? I cannot tell what you should do. I buy using cash. I buy QQQ, okay, the counter. I didn't say you must buy. I'm saying this is what I buy, okay? Yes. So just and there are other counters. Go ask in our Telegram group. We'll be making a live from upcoming presidential election. We'll hear your views. I don't even think that there will be a presidential election. For two reasons. Number one, I think George Go is not qualified. Not qualified, I think not that doesn't meet the criteria. I think there is a criteria that says that you need to have $500 million of uh, shareholder equity or something like that, which his company doesn't qualify, right? And who on earth in the right mind will go will put himself up as a candidate? Okay, who is out as a candidate against all-powerful Shanmugam? Yeah, Shanmugam is my RC minister. Need 500 shareholder equity. George company always at 50. The government will never relinquish this. Wildcard Lee Hsien Yang will never happen. Will never happen. Lee Hsien Yang won't even dare to come back. I don't think so. I, you know, yeah, I don't think he will come back. There's no wild card there. I don't think he will come back. Yeah, he really says himself he's like a fugitive from the law or something like that, or he's a refugee. Some around there those comment. Yeah. Anyway, you're right. Crypto, Bitcoin dying right now. What's Bitcoin value right now? Shouldn't be that bad, nah. Bitcoin always go up with Nasdaq. What is the Bitcoin value right now? 20,000? Uh, I don't know. Okay. So, any other questions on the stock market that you need to know? Okay, 34,000. Wow. Okay, so it goes up together. It's directly correlated with the Nasdaq. Yeah, directly correlated Nasdaq. So what's the S&P 500 right now at this current point? Have you broke the 4,400? I'm hoping that the market will go above 4,400 tonight. Will I go DK right now? I buy when the market crash, right? I one big amount in and then just live my life after that. I saved it 50,000 times already, right? And I and I and I told everybody that I'm going in. Okay, I can't tell you whether you must invest, but specifically in those times when I whack every big amount, I told everybody going, I give the rationale why am I going in. Okay, 4371. Okay, tonight I see. uh, I see 4,000 points. Maybe not. Let's see. Tomorrow a big question mark. So a lot of people are scared now. So yeah, I told everybody the signs are very clear, very clear that the inflation will come down and the market will have a rebound. Okay, didn't I say that? Yeah. Will the ringgit continue to fall? Yes, I think so. For one big reason. What is the biggest Malaysian export? Anybody? What is the biggest Malaysian export? Anybody? Or at least one of the key Malaysian export. Okay, it's a very big cash cow for the country. What is that? What is the big Malaysian export? Oil. Yeah, oil. Not just oil palm, oil. Yeah. Have you seen the latest oil prices? Okay, oil price is coming down. Oil price coming down, not rubber anymore lah. Oil prices coming down. You go check what's WTI price right now? 67, $68. Okay, my guess. What's WTI? WTI is the what does WTI stand for? I don't know what, but it's the it measures the oil per barrel. Yeah, WTI $68, $67 right now. Yeah, $69. Okay, $69. That's despite OPEC declared that it was 120. Yeah. So what do you think will happen to what do you think happened to ringgit? Yeah. What's the ringgit right now? This morning it hit 3.35. Now it's 3.34. Is it? I don't know. This morning I know very clear. It hit 3.35. Today I went to the money changer. I changed at 3.41. Money changer. Someone is a big expensive shopping center. Okay. Yeah, 3.41. Small amount, no much difference. 3.41 again. Oh, it actually recovered 3.41. Wow, that's quite fast. Quite volatile within one day, man. Yeah, it was 3.45 this morning. Yeah, so hard to say what the ringgit be at. The weaker the better. Mr. Gu haven't finished paying for the house. Yes. Okay, yeah. We are going into disinflation now, a full deflation. Will the stock go up for? I don't think we'll go disinflation. No chance. Yeah, okay. 3.3, 3.44. Yeah, that's what I guess. Okay. Money siphon off to open overseas. Okay, I'm not going to comment this kind of comment. Okay. Yes. I'm 95% NASDAQ. I'm going to sell 5% Ethereum for NASDAQ right now. You're 95% NASDAQ. That's too dangerous. Okay. I dropped you some messages about jobs. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look. Okay. Email me lah. I'm very bad at looking at message. Email me luchengchong@gmail.com. Email me. Don't message me on Telegram. I'm very bad at reaching Telegram messages. Okay. Email me luchengchong@gmail.com. You have any questions? Personal question you find too personal whatsoever you want to ask, and you can always ask me. You can ask me on email. Okay, I'll try to answer. I'll try to answer. I'll try to answer all of them. Okay. Yeah. Any other last questions before I call it a day? Okay, so it's very late now. I apologize. Okay. So let's hope stock market will break through 4,400 points tonight. Okay. If it doesn't, also never mind. Yeah, just for fun. Is it too late to DCA right now? One more Nasdaq bullet. I can answer a question. It's there's no right or wrong. Okay. Do you think there's a danger of inflation bouncing back since recession didn't really come? People still lose money. Yes, there's always that danger, but I think the risk. If you look at history, when the inflation comes out, usually not like that. It's usually like that, like that, like that. So there'll be little bumps along the way and scare the hell out of people. Okay. You sow away all into QQQ, yes. Okay, there's a ringgit forecast that you'll become $1 to 394 ringgit after 1 year later. Is it, Jamie? Can you drop me an email of the article? I'll really appreciate luchengchuan@gmail.com. Okay. More CPI data. Today already CPI data lah. Come out already. Yes. Okay. Uh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Thanks for staying up with me tonight. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be Tomorrow we'll probably not do a live stream because Jerome Powell update is later, so maybe I'll do it the next day. Okay. All right. Good night. Okay. Thank you. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Okay. Thank you, George. Thank you, Scott, Soccer High. Thank you, Henry. Thank you. So, okay, Stella. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I look younger and younger. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Korean. Korean skincare, Korean ginseng, Korean hair transplant, everything Korean. Yeah, this is a Korean beauty miracle. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.